What is happening, meta sites, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be making a few videos this week. Some of them are going to be stupid, some might be more important. But today I want to address a very serious topic today. A topic which is going to probably affect everybody who comes across this channel and everybody else. Cost of living. Oh my god. No joke, guys. Listen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. A lot of people are probably going to hate me for saying this. Let's go back a couple of years. Let's talk about what happened with the COVID restrictions. Blech. Sorry. Just thinking about it makes me sick, honestly. I'm gonna have to get a. Yeah. I'm gonna need some water for this. Okay. First thing we gotta do, we gotta come to terms with the new normal. The new normal, we wake up and yes, we like to forget that we're living in a dystopian nightmare, and that's what it is. We're probably gonna be going to war. I mean, Ukraine and Russia. What happens over there affects what happens over here. So, I'm going to be straight with you. I've been told from a source, a Canadian prepper, that he thinks that commodities and the cost of living in general is going to go up by 50%. 50. Sorry. That's a little. But you know something? We have to take everything. Excuse me. We have to take everything online with a grain of salt. This feels like a roller coaster for me because as I'm sure that this is probably going to affect a lot of people in general. A lot of probably you guys have got families. You have people who have been thinking that this is going to blow over in a couple of years. Think again. I'm not going to be okay. I'm known to make something seem a little bit more edgy. Like I may be a little bit more flamboyant in my videos, but no, I mean I'm dead serious. We really had to do our best to prepare. We got to prepare for this because we don't know how bad this is going to get, and well, I was just going to say, if you have friends and family who are not quite with it with the times right now, I would just suggest to them they should get ready. I'm not suggesting that people should panic buy or do any of that stuff. They just need to be mindful of what it is that they're going to expect, because when the cost of living is going to go up, what's going to be problematic is that people are going to be struggling just to make it by one month paying groceries and basic items. I have a boiler coffee machine that just broke on me, and like everything else, cost of living goes up. You think $10, $20, $30 here and there is not going to be, we can fix it. I mean, what happens when that $10, $20 turns into $60, $80, $100 every time? It's gonna add up regardless. Everything these days, taxes, everything, the cost of everything is gonna go up. I actually had a video that I wanted to share in a different video, maybe. But I was trying to make an eBay purchase the other day. I was trying to contact a seller because he was telling me, the cost of prices of shipping is going to go up. So I paid for an item on eBay, and this is what they're telling me. They're telling me that basically they want me to spend more money so that I can get that item delivered on time, because they're experiencing difficulty with. I mean, that was their problem. But I mean, the point is that the cost of things in general. I don't know if that was normal. What happened to me, but I'm telling you by experience what happened to me the other day on eBay. I'm upset. I spend $120 on a couple of items of clothing, and that could be anybody paying for anything, like that new iPad or the new pair of whitey Nikes. Everybody wants to buy brand new clothes and stuff, and yeah, who can blame them after what happened this past couple of years? I'm sure that people are ready to trade up, and they're just losing their minds. What people they have to do, they don't want to do that. They don't want to lose their minds. They want to maintain. They don't want to go beyond their current means. Like you want to live below your means. Okay, you don't want to go. Here's where people want to be. This is where people realistically have to be. Okay. There's needs and then there's wants. I know people want to have the good life. They want to have things easy and buy that new expensive car or get that bigger apartment, or I don't know, go to that movie for an extra $40. Like, I mean, popcorn and drinks and everything adds up. Gasoline costs more, and yeah, like I said, a lot of people are cutting back hours. I was trying to contact a few people that I used to work with. Guess what happened? That restaurant burned to the ground. Well, maybe not burned to the ground, but I mean it is absolutely out of commission. They're only taking orders online or Uber Eats. I don't know. So life happens. Yeah, like the things you take for granted right now, it's not going to last. Nope. I used to have a studio one time. 4 years ago, I was living downtown, and I thought that studio was going to be my livelihood. Unfortunately, I had to deal with problems, real life issues, bad neighbors. Life happens. Life gets messy. People may think, oh yeah, he's rich. Well, not really. This cabinet I got from downsizing. I got that from Facebook. Anybody can have a good day on the marketplace if they know where to shop. If they really need something. Now, again, needs and wants, meh. Did I buy all the things I have now that I really need? No. So, yeah, as a younger guy, like, I was stupid. I made stupid decisions in the past. So, if we want to make sure that we survive and not only that, thrive in 2022, we have to make sure that we maintain, like we live below our means, we maintain our budget, we don't go outside of our budget area, because that'll lead to problems like what just happened to me. I had the eBay seller come and say, oh yes, my friend, we can't send this package because you live way out in Canada and it costs a lot of money. I said, well, maybe that's what you should have done in the beginning. Add that to the total sum of, include that with the shipping, with the price of the items. And that's what I'm talking about. People these days, they take for granted of a lot of things. And I'm telling you, you know what? I'm just gonna show you something real quick. Okay? This is something that everybody needs to have. I'm showing people. It's cash. Look at that. It's money. It's mine. You can't have it. This is only money for a rainy day, just in case if things really get serious. Like, you want to make sure that you have some money stashed away. You don't spend this, okay? You don't spend this money once it goes in the envelope. You put it away, out of sight, out of mind. That's your safety net. So, food, gasoline, roof over your head, going towards the next month's rent. You know what I'm talking about. People, they have to make a plan, and I'm not kidding. They have to make sure that everybody these days, they have to have a nest egg. They don't want to spend a lot of money on anything. Again, my appliances are getting old. I've been using them. It's not the best. You don't want to buy something like $50 from Walmart, like an appliance. Just buy something used, secondhand, if you can. I'm sure that stuff works. A lot of people are going to be trading up all the time. You're going to be seeing plenty of sales. Plenty of people are going to be going on eBay or Facebook or AliExpress or wherever. I don't know what people are shopping to these days, but yeah, the days of having to go to the store, especially now. I mean, it's easier now more than ever to not go and leave your house. People that can just order food and things from a computer screen. You can order anything you want just by doing this, and yeah, it gives people a false sense of security, and they don't even have to go to the bank, with their bank statements, and they're like, oh yeah, I could just check right here. Tell me everything I need to know. You know what I mean? Like, we're at that point now where we're not even used to going out as much, and people. Okay, I got another pop up. That's funny because I haven't actually been on YouTube that much. I've been searching a lot of videos. I wanted to make sure that people these days, they make sure that they're well connected. They have a lot of food in their cupboards. Okay, that everything that they need, not everything that they want, everything that they need works. And then make sure that they have an extra stash of food or money saved. Dollar store items are good. You can go and you can budget accordingly, and you don't have to spend much money. And if you feel the need to go on eBay or wherever to buy your things, just make sure do this, okay? And I'm saying this from experience. When you go out and you buy from sellers, it's very important to get in contact with the seller in the beginning and ask them, can you send this over there without any hidden costs or fees? And if they say yes, and you have it in writing, then it is okay. You can go ahead and you could do that. And you won't have to spend an arm and a leg on any hidden costs, or I wouldn't actually go there. I would contact eBay customer service, but that department, it's all computers now. You're going to be talking to a robot, answering machine, getting in touch with a person, that's a long shot. And even then, you'll probably most likely be talking with a stranger from the Philippines who will just say, yeah, we'll contact the seller in 3 to 5 business days. You should have your money back. 3 to 5 business days. I will need it back now. You don't want to be in that situation where you have to wait like every so often. When you need to have that money in the bank for something important, yeah, the last thing you want to do is just to throw whatever spending money you have on things that you're not going to need. Even if it's something like a really nice velvet tracksuit, $120 is a lot of money to spend if you don't have much money, if you don't have a job. So, yeah, I'm talking about basics, getting back to basics. I covered this already in my other video, getting back to basics. You can find it on my channel, and if you want to, you can share me your wisdom, your thoughts down in the comments section below. I will read it. I'll even reply to it and say, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll even promote your channels. If you have anything that you have content on your channel, if you have that, you can tell me whatever it is you want. I respect people who are creative, like other creative artists like myself. And if you're not a creator in 2022, you should really think about that, because I don't want to say anything negative. I want to be constructive. You should get on that. You should get on that. Do this. Make a channel that's good, that's going to help people, maybe to save some money, maybe to teach people how to do certain skills, like how to start an online business, or better yet, how to survive out in the woods for 2 to 3 days, because most people, I can guarantee you this, most people, they don't know how to do it. That skill has been suppressed, and most people these days, we don't even leave the comforts of our houses. I mean, some of us don't even have to go to work. We don't have to drive around in cars. We could just order food. But that lifestyle, when the cost of living goes up, you're not going to want to cut corners. No. You're going to want to go back to basics. You're going to want to spend whatever it is you need, because I'm telling you, hard times are coming. If people are in tune with reality. So certain things like, I don't know, Nintendo and whatever else, that's probably good for kids, but you're probably going to want to sell that to get a backpack. You know, my backpack is pretty heavy duty. This has been lasting me for 8 or 9 years. And it's just an old camera bag from Walmart. It's pretty heavy duty, you can see. So I had that for a long time. And people these days, they have to make sure that they spend their money wisely. This lasts me 8 or 9 years. So it's been a decade. This has gotten me through some hard times, and it's good. It's great. It only cost me about no, not even that, $35 max from Walmart. It was at the camera department. So yeah, nowadays you'll be spending close to 100 on that. So yeah, you wanna get back to basics, guys. Make sure that you have like your fruits and your vegetables. You know, you get your vitamins and all that stuff. You don't want to spend too much money on eBay. Trust me, you don't want to do that. You wind up in debt or lose a sale and then have it tied up in PayPal limbo and make sure that you're trying to get your money back. Sometimes you don't get it back. In a few days from now, if I can get some help and some subscribers, I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be doing it raw. I'm going to be showing people real life stuff that people can see and that they can benefit from it. I'll be showing the places. I'll be showing you guys deals, maybe some news, and yeah, and you know what? Pretty soon I may have to go home, see my family. That's another thing that I would ask people to do. My meta sites, go and talk to your friends and family, please, because we can't take for granted anything, especially after what happened these last couple of years. People think that this is going to be, I mean, for people who are delusional, that's what being delusional is, thinking that everything is going to go back to normal. We're at the brink of war. I can't even say. There's going to come a time. People don't study their history. Some people might think I'm crazy for even saying it, but these are just people that are, in denial. They had a good run. But meanwhile, on the other side of the world, I'm telling you, some people they're suffering, they're dying. They have nothing. Or they won't, because they'll have nothing left. Because of the regime that they're under, it's not free. And there's just a lot of chaos and a lot of turmoil. It'll be like in the Depression of 1929. If anybody remembers their history, the crash of 1929, people weren't prepared for it. They had to trust the government, and this is what people have to realize. People, they have to understand that. Yeah, life isn't always going to be so good and easy. I mean, we have moved forward in technology, yeah. But we've also lost a lot along the way. And, yeah, we've seen some really strange and crazy things. I think a lot of people are, at this stage, overwhelmed by a lot of it. You go online and then you see the news, and then there's just more of it. What people, they really need to do this. Next time you meet a stranger on the street, I'm sure that person, once upon a time, he may have been a proud, successful business person or somebody important. Even doctors and pilots and other people who have had jobs in the past, they can't work anymore because of the new COVID policies, and Yeah, it's forced a lot of people to get off the rat race, and a lot of people are going to be maybe migrating away from the city because they don't know. They don't know. We don't know what the long term um, damage is going to cause because the damage has been done. This economy, it's on shaky, really shaky foundation. Inflation is definitely going to go up. So what you need to do, you have to be prepared for that. Even if you're like a little kid, I don't care. Grow up, find good people that you can actually physically talk to offline, that you can trust, and that they're not delusional. They're like, hey man, I want to go to the bar this week. Yeah. No, don't do that. Sit them down together, have like a little party or powwow, and like, make sure that you're on the level. Okay, you want to find good people that you can navigate through life with in general, not just party people or people that will make you feel good. Because most people, most friendships that get together is basically out of a fake materialistic feel good attitude that helps each other to get through the week. What you want most of all, and I'm going to be dead serious, you want a friend that's going to be brutally honest. Sometimes people, they say it like it is, and they'll hate the messenger, but it's going to save their life. Anyway, sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Means I probably should stop talking. But yeah, if you can find people to talk to offline, that would be for the best. And yeah, I mean the time for being cool, being hip and trendy. I can make all kinds of effects happen on my channel. I could totally do all that stuff. But what's the point? Nobody watches me anyways, and it's not going to be like my channel is not going to blow up. I don't expect it to, but I want to make sure that if anyone is listening, that they know what it is that's happening, and that they can actually tell their friends and family what is really occurring, so that they could be on the level. And yeah, it is sad for a lot of people. They're not going to be prepared. They're not going to be prepared. They just want to continue this lifestyle. It can't sustain itself. At least, well, you can't sustain it right now. How are you going to be able to pay for a new car if you can barely struggle to afford gas in the tank? Think about that. And then think about like how far you can go if the trucks have a bad day or a bad week and they can't get the food in on time. Do you have a plan? I mean, really, do you have one? Do you have one? I only got $50 in this envelope, but it's probably more than what most people have today. And yeah, that's true. I mean, don't get in debt. Get out of debt. Have some real assets you can hold on to. Maybe gold. I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to some people. That's just it. You're gonna have to navigate through the chaos, and figure out ways on how to not only survive, but how to maintain that, whatever current living situation that you do have. Still, don't think about going up here. Just think about holding on to what it is that you got. I just sold my TV, and I didn't need it. I didn't need a TV. No. I don't watch TV. I am TV. Alright, man, it's enough. And I'm tired. I got work to do. I gotta clean up this mess. This has been a really strange time. Especially for me. I'm trying to make content. And maybe next time I'll probably get to talk about other things too, like how you guys can like learn how to animate or do some cool stuff. Yeah, you can even make movies. Technology, man. It's great. It's like miracles, We could do a lot with these and use it to talk to people from miles away. but at the same time, we lost a lot along the way. And kids these days, they have to be mindful about the life that their families, their parents, they grew up in. They didn't have all the technology or the problems associated with this in this strange new world that we're living in. We have to keep steady and stable. Dreams, spending a lot of money on things that you're not going to need. No. You're going to want to get back to basics, and you're going to want to learn how to spend money on stuff like that. And get mobile, and I'm not kidding. You have to do it. Don't let me see your channels blank ever again. And I'm going to upset someone. If you can't learn how to at least make a few YouTube videos of your own, I don't see you guys going to make it to 2023 if you can't at least do that with all the technology and cell phones that exist. I don't want any excuses anymore. I want to make sure that every day people, they get on the ball, because that's going to make the difference, you know, between making it big or just basically getting by and surviving, and yeah, not being prepared for what's about to take place. And people, they have to be careful. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Talk to people. Make a list. Get your budget right. Get your money right. Not joking. All this stuff you see, it's just stuff. Ooh, stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Ooh, look at that stuff. Oh my God, there's some more stuff. Stuff. Stuff won't save you, man. Having this, few good friends, having faith, having your head on a swivel and not panicking when things get hard. Having all this stuff is just tools. Most of this is just junk, but you're going to want to prepare for what you need to do, whatever that may be. If it means selling most of your stuff just so you can buy a car or even a motorcycle or bicycle, whatever it takes, you know, you got to do it. You got to get active. And yeah, one more time, don't spend any more money that you don't need or have to, because every dollar is going to add up in the long run. You want to have a plan. Learn the budget, learn how money works, make money work for you, and make people one of your top priorities. You know, people, they need to help each other out during these hard times, because, again, you know what, don't judge people. If you can, give back. You know, that might also be a good time to give back to your local community, because who knows, I mean, maybe somebody who's been blessed with a lot, they could benefit from what it is that you have right now. And that could be a community center, computers and all these extra dishes and, yeah, decor and all that crap. You're not going to need it. Who needs that when they're going to be struggling to pay for groceries? Yeah. That's it. I'm finished. Thank you very much for watching my video. Comment down below. Subscribe. Share. Peace out.